Welcome back to some more FTL Multiverse Mod with me, Daniel from Dan Has Fun. Last episode, we cut through the mining sector like a mining drone, I guess. We've also had far too much crew. So if you were a crew member on this run so far, you are doing great guns. We have saved so many people. We're going to go to the Geniocracy settlements, and we've unlocked the Free Mantis Cruiser Slot B already, so neato, we love that. Again, if you want to be crew member, let me know in the comments, as well as the old like, subscribe, comment tricks. We appreciate it greatly. Shell sector's still not great for us, by the way, but having no oxygen would be a lot worse. Again, I don't need the lightweight emancipation grid. Okay. We can verify, I guess. We have mind control. To the shell sector. So this is going to be tricky because shells have poisonous ships. We're also going to have quite a lot of auto ships probably in this sector. It's not great. We'll contact them. We're not going to threaten them. We'll just request supplies and like, we don't have anything. Sure you do. It's fine. There's a lot of nebula in this sector, eh? Not ideal for us. We can't see what we're going to be attacking, but it's fine. Oh. Hello. Captain, these shells, they are very interesting, yes. I'm looking to capture one and use it for personal claw sharpener. But keep sawing in half. Do you happen to have shell? No? We'll attack them. Dangerous ship for sure. We're going to be throwing a conservative bomb on their clone bay. I'm going to start auto-firing the Vulcan on weapons, I guess. We'll have to see what they hack. They hacked our shields. That's pretty bad. And they boarded us where? Oh, it's a boarding drone. I don't love that. So let's open this up so we have some air to breathe. We're going to do this really strange maneuver here where we're actually going to teleport out into the weapon room. And then we're going to mind control the mantis that's in this room. There you go. Ow! Right in the piloting and my feelings. Go repair it, please. Yeah, we need to take weapons out like yesterday. And because of the hacking, we can't get out. Come on. You can do it. We haven't got any dodge right now, which is a little bit terrifying. We have no doors either, so that's not great. Engie, can you go in and repair the breach? No, he's still in here beating up our sensors. It's fine. Firebomb. Cool. Get out of the way. Go repair the breach. Oh my lord. You also repair the breach. You go repair the breach. You go repair doors. You guys can come back and get in the way, I guess. Go hide in engines for a minute. Everybody move out of the way. I'm going to wait for all of our oxygen to normalize. Although we do have to repair our doors, so if you could hurry up and do that. I know you're a mantis, you stink at it, but... Come on, Battle Bear. You can do better than this. You guys heal up. And then we're going to move you out of the way. Move the medic Flocko over, and we'll heal you guys up. I'm not too worried about the Zoltan being particularly healed up, because he'll just explode on death anyway and hurt whoever's attacking him, but we might as well take the time to heal up at least our NG, because we, as you have seen, if we get attacked and we start taking damage on our ship itself, we need somebody to do some of the heavy lifting, and goodness only knows the Mantis ain't doing it. Okay, so that's just a hotkey P as well. Cool, not very helpful then. Alright, everybody go back to your place of ship location. Is there a store nearby? There is not. So, we should probably do... Well, I guess that for now. Running theme that we don't have enough energy to do anything that we want to do, but we're a bit safer. 50% dodge is nothing to sniff at either. We've found our meetup location. What are we doing for Doodah? It's like, we just do random fetch quests for it. We're looking to take the cargo. Once the cargo's in your position, you pry it open only for an EMP burst to cripple your engines. Sorry about that. Seems you'll have to fight your way out of this one, but don't worry about destroying the ship. We're probably not going to destroy the ship. We're probably just going to do what we normally do, board them and murderize them. They don't have a clone bay, but they do have a med bay. Firebomb is interesting as a choice. That's fine. We're just going to get one in the med bay. They're going to board us, so we'll let them board us first. What do they have going on? Some danger, not too bad. You're going for the oxygen. Annoying, but could be worse. Get your pheromones on, that's fine. And then we're going to... We could board with just 2 people, I guess, for now. We would have to power it up, though, to do that. So let's board into weapons. And then we're going to mind control the one guy in there that we can mind control. You two are now happy as a clam. I guess the Vulcan can just auto-fire on the medbay in case they happen to get out of it. But it's fine, I don't think they will. Yeah, that guy's in all kinds of trouble. Looks like I'm going to retrieve the data stick after all. No, I'm not listening to you, C.U.R.A. You got way too much to speak about. Way too much. There you go. Thanks for healing everybody up, buddy. Let's keep on keeping on. Now, we have upset the Vampweed, I'm pretty sure, earlier in this run, so they're not going to love us being there, but we might go visit anyway if we have to blow them up. Who cares? We'll hand the shell over. That makes me a bad guy, probably. But I don't think the shell will beat the guy in combat anyway. That's fine. I have no worries for that shell. I'm sure he's perfectly okay. A shell science lab. We've noticed you outsiders react rather strangely to our toxins. Yeah, we'll send somebody over for you to test it out. That's fine. Oh my word, we've got stores for days. Well, the pirate store's probably not the way to go. We do have mind control, though, so let's go to the slug store. Because normally this would be a bad idea, but... A huge slug teleports from nowhere onto the bridge. Before you can open fire, he spread his wares across the helm and is brandishing things at you. We'll buy things. You will give me all your money, and then you will drink the water in your toilets. Ooh, no, I don't think I will. You'll give me all your money, and then you'll dance like a ballerina. Explain to him that hypnosis doesn't work with a watch. Oh, I need a machine for this? Well, that's lame. I need scrap to afford that. You have scrap, right? I have things. Okay, buddy. Tempted to get a slug, but we're not going to. We could get cloaking now. We're not going to be using this firebomb, realistically, so that's fine. Yeah, let's get cloaking now. It is our final slot. That's perfectly okay, and we can get 1 reactor for it. So we at least afford to use it. Yes. We don't need these other 2 stores at this point. Get out of here. No, thank you. Ooh, auto ship. This is a different game plan then. Boarding here is going to be a waste of time, as is mind control, so we can just do this instead. And then we have to pivot. So... we have, drones, a big missile. This is a dangerous looking ship. Auto fire's definitely going on here. Shields. Weapon. Okay, they're both beam drones, so it could be worse. Okay, the missile's offline. That's all it needed to do. You probably don't even need to fire again. I am going to dodge that, though. That's a big note from me, Skip. So the Vulcan should... we'll fire 1 more onto the shield, just in... no, fire it onto the weapon, because we can take time. We're in no rush. Wow, they're repairing that really quickly. Maybe we do need to be a little bit more aggro. Fire one bomb onto the shields then. We have plenty of missiles, that's not the problem. The halberd can do some damage like this. There we go. Okay, now they're in trouble. And we don't need to fire any more conservative bombs. So now they are absolutely toast now. Like, delicious, broken toast. I was going to say, we could definitely hit both of those rooms. And we can! Oh, they managed to get that through, though. That was pretty rude. Yeah. No, we are not accepting that. Absolutely not. Nope, nope, nope. Not after you did that whack. Is there anything over here I need to know about? No. Okay, move back then. It's fine. Distress. Distress. We can go this way. That's fine. Again, we don't need to go to a store. That is A-okay. We will help this. Yeah, we'll help them. Ah, rude. Rude. They have mind control this time, so we need to board. Or you turn our oxygen on. That would be helpful, wouldn't it? Who are you mind controlling? Zoltan, I'll get him back. So, what's the game plan here? We're still going to board, even though it's going to be dangerous for us to do so. Definitely not ideal. We are going to take a lot of extra damage, but I think it's still fine. They have 4... Wow, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, let's not do that. They all kind of blew up at the same time there. Cool. That was quick. Let's get you guys out of there right sharpish. Yeah, that's why we don't like boarding slug ships. Or slug ships. Shell slips. Shell slips. Shell ships. Easy for me to say. Oh, dear. Yeah, slug ships are annoying to board because you can't mind control them, but the shell ones are significantly worse. Thank goodness that Flocko can heal himself. Delicious, delicious healing. Mmm. That's close enough. Alright. We have plenty of jumps to go. Let's keep on keeping on past the large intestines looking nebula. No. Sorry we meet on unfavorable terms, but we're starved for fuel and I'm afraid our only shot to get out of here before the patrols capture us. I'm not paying you tribute, I would trade. We'll just threaten the pirates. Okay, we'll get it, sorry to bother you. Oh, okay. That's disappointing. I would have traded fuel for something, maybe. I mean, of course I'm going to go for it. And before you can jump away, another ship appears nearby. They don't seem hostile as they hail you moments later. Hello, we're running an experiment on how the average ship is to trust random objects in space, especially the isolation surrounding nebula provides. And he said provinces. I guess that would technically be true as well. The shell running this experiment rambles on about things you really don't understand, but you get the feeling that they don't think very highly of you for grabbing the weapon. Anyway, we'll pay you for your time, just give us our weapon back so we can laugh, I mean test other ships. They definitely won't need any more attack. No, we'll give it back. I don't need it, so I'd rather have the resources. We can do... Yeah, we can keep jumping. Honestly, the scythe weapon is not a bad beam, but we don't need it. You spot a civilian ship under attack. We're going to hail them first, because we don't know what this is. The shells are weirdos. You're surprised to see the shells actually respond to your hails. This might look bad, but we promise not to harm them. We just want to run a couple of tests on them, nothing more, it's for science. We'll explain. After you explain the shells don't intend to hurt civilians, you manage to work out a compromise between the two. And the shells pay you. We are just so nice on this run. We're just a bit too nice, I think. We're just nice people. Sometimes I have to say that for dramatic effect, but it's genuinely true. Genuinely true. Apparently I can't talk today. Do we need anything while we're at it? I'm just trying to think. So teleporter, we don't need a level... we don't have one level 4 teleporter. Reconstructive teleporter gives you a full heal every time you jump back. Now, that's not as critical for us, but it would be useful. We don't need it right now, but it's something to consider. What we should also consider is just upgrading our ship a bit. So what I'm thinking is, we never do this, but let's upgrade our oxygen to make our Mantis better in combat. I know, really strange sentence, but that's the ship that we've got. We're going to get another level of mind control, a couple more reactor power, I think. You do have to power up the oxygen to make it have that effect, but I think that's fine. I'm not sure if we're quite going to be able to make these two jumps for getting to the exit. I know Nebula slows it down a little bit, but I'm not convinced. And we don't need to dive. Everything is going okay. They have cloaking and 3 piercing weapons. That's not very fun. And they're boarding us. That was a poor decision on their part. You 3 get in there. Get the pheromones on the go. You don't even need to be in that room straight away. That's fine. Do that for now. We could mind control them, but we're going to want to teleport back to their own ship in a second, so it's fine. We want to do... auto-fire the Vulcan on the shields. Put a conservative bomb on their med bay. Probably don't want to auto-fire that, though. Probably just the one will do. You guys can now get back into the teleporter, please. Like that. Teleport you over to weapons. And that's what, a leech? Is that the only crew member left? Nope, there's a Rockman, so we should power up mind control. Oh, it's a phantom. Okay, cool. Go break the cloaking then or something. And he did. How kind of him. I mean, he did exactly what I asked him to do, so... you get out of the way so that you can sit there just for a second. There you go, toast. And we got a shell we don't need. Sorry, shell. We are absolutely not keeping you. We weren't keeping Rockman. We're certainly not keeping shells. That's a big old nope. I just don't think shells are very good crew members. Having the asphyxiation weakness is just dreadful. Of all the things to have issues with it, you'd much rather have fire weakness than asphyxiation weakness, in my opinion. We'll explore. It's a pirate station, so we're going to attack them. Because they would probably attack me if I didn't buy something from them. That's a big old station, so we're going to board their weapons. We are going to then do the standard mind control the guy that's in there so I can start blowing up equipment immediately. What are you hacking? My clone bay. That's a weird choice to make, but you made that choice. Where do I even want you to go? I mean, it's fine. Go over there. You are... Oh, you're actually attacking our clone bay. That's a little more annoying. They boarded with guys that I can't get to because they have hacked that room. How do I feel about that? Not great. That's annoying, but it's not that bad. They're going to do 1 whole point of damage. So it could be a lot worse. It's just, like I said, irritating. Thank you, Lanius, for breaking all the oxygen in that room. That was very rude. They have no way of healing either, so if I just do that... could bomb our own ship, potentially, but no, that's not the way. That's not how we're doing things here. Yeah, they can take out that 1 point. If they want to start annoying other systems, that's fine. I can kind of just distract them for a bit. We can turn the halberd off. Get some more dodge. You guys can now come... Well, as soon as you do that damage, that... Yeah, there we go. Now you guys can come back. It's just a slug anyway. You two need to go in there. You two should probably go help in combat. Once you can get there. They did take a very annoying room. Alright, you win. Here's some equipment. No, we're going to bury you. And in this case, we did just take their ship out. Well, their station. It's fine. Go repair things, please. That would be mucho appreciated. Take some time when you don't have an NG doing it. I mean, I have an NG available to do it. I just was like, nah, it's fine. What could possibly go wrong? It's fine. Next sector. Ooh, Hive Brood World. So we're going to have Mantis on Mantis action. Ooh, that didn't sound right. This is... So, we... Do we want to do a C.U.R.A run? I don't know how well we would do. Okay. Sure. This has a unique ship in it, though, so maybe we'll just dodge that for now. We've already done the C.U.R.A run. We don't need to do that again right now. So, Hive is protected by no suzerain vessel of Bishop, one of the strongest warriors alive. So we have a few options here. So we could either just try and dodge them, which probably won't work. We have Hive Elite to persuade them to let us go, or we can mind control them. We have Hive Elite, so we're just allowed to pass. Cool! I was expecting to see something on the map here that was unique, but I guess not. Maybe we haven't got there yet. But yeah, this is funny that we're into the Hive location with all of these free Mantis on board, which is a little bit dangerous, but it's fine. Everything's fine, probably. Hive Mantis aren't very friendly, but now that you've invaded their hive, they'll stop at nothing to destroy your ship. I mean, fair. They're going to board us. Almost every ship in this sector is going to board us. It's pretty inevitable. Their 4 layers of shield is gross. But their weapon setup leaves a lot to be desired, so I'm not that worried about it. And they're going to board us first, which is awesome. Mind control you guys so you attack each other. Bring the suzerain down there, sure. And this weapon setup is so wimpy. Battle Bear, you're actually going to go in the teleporter. Pheromone all the things. There you go. And then you are going to just sit there till you get roasted. So, sorry, not sorry. Perfect. No match for our ship. 52 scrap indeed. Yeah, that went incredibly well. We're not that worried about their offensive capacity as Mantis. We have Mantis. That's not our problem here. Our problem is that I'm still cheap and should have gotten level 2 doors a million miles ago. So let's do that now. There's the quest marker. So I guess we'll go to the quest and then kind of loop back around. No, you know what? We'll do one other first. We have plenty of fuel for now. It's fine. No, absolutely not. How about no? So, our conservative bomb is getting use. It's getting play breaking their med bay. They're going to board us first, so we'll let them do it. We know the drill. You put a Separatist NG and a Zoltan on board to board us. That's an interesting combination that you went for, and by interesting we mean bad. Do that. So those two will keep each other busy for a prolonged period of time. Do we even need the halberd beam for this? Probably not. So the Vulcan's going to do its standard just fire on something continuously technique. We can now board their weapons. I quite like that bomb to not fire. Ooh, you got a Lanius. That's not what I'm super enamored to see. 2 of them, in fact. Thank goodness we have a medic on board. Because we're going to need it. Where's your bomb going? Engines. Well, that's fine. It was still online. I'd like to quite like to dodge their 4 lasers, so we're going to wait for those. And we don't have stealth weapons, remember, either, so we have to wait for that before we can really do all the things we want to do. Gonna dodge it this time, though. I guess we're going to have to go in there and stop them from continuously repairing the med bay. But that's fine, we can do that. We have plenty of manpower spare. Okay, awesome. They are toast. Delicious, oxygen-depriving toast. Close that door. How close are you being done, Mr. Zoltan? Okay, you're nearly repaired, so that's fine. Everybody can go back to their original place, by which I mean do the random rotation dance. That's fine. 202. No stores, so let's do this. That way I can go internal upgrades, cloaking, shadow weaponry. Shadow weaponry is the absolute no-brainer when you have a Vulcan, because you're going to be firing all the time. And otherwise, your stealth time is going to be absolutely devastated. In fact, let's do that and get some more. There we go. Beautiful. More reactor power, more bud, more bud, more good. More bud? No, I don't have Budweiser on me. A Mantis war camp revealed to you by the Free Mantis is much smaller than expected. A single station surrounded by Mantis ships of different size orbits the beacon. They don't see you. Sabotage the station while hidden by your cloak, or attack the station knowing it will anger the other much larger ships. Now, we'll just do that. Oh, well, or not. Your cloak gives out before you successfully demolish the hull. The attack sends most of the dock ships flying away, but the station itself is still standing and not about to surrender to you. You're not allowed to mind control me. That's my job to mind control you. Conservative bomb for sure on the med bay, and we're just going to have the Vulcan again do its auto fire. That's fine. Do we need the halberd turned on? I mean, we might as well. We can afford it. They're going to board us first. Let's see where they go. That is a dreadful location for you, my friends. That is the worst. We're not even going to bother contemplating what you're going to do, and we're just going to move over and start breaking things. This is a weird shaped ship, though. So, they do have a door system. Meaning, if I go into weapons, somebody's going to be by themselves. I think it's still worth it, though. Yeah, that's A-okay. Excellent. So that just got blown up. You can now run into the med bay because the doors are not working. Well, they're level 1 doors. That's even better. I was going to say, they're not working because they're just level 1. Definitely dodge that, though. Where are you guys planning on going? I don't know what these mantis want, but either way, they are doing some silly, silly things. And making poor decisions every step of the way. If you want to go try and break my oxygen system, good luck to you. Do I need to fire another? No, probably not. I'm going to take out their weapon system, and then we'll be A-okay. You can probably go try and find where the rest of the crew is, I guess. Okay, you did your job, Zoltan. See you later. If you end up passing out, doesn't even matter. So, there you go. Where are their other crew members? Oh, they're just on the ones on board. Okay, is that it? Really? That's really funny. Okay. Well, they can't hit us or anything, so I'm going to do this pro gamer move and just... Guys, just sit them there. Close all the doors. They're now in the teleporter, which is fine with me. We can stop firing the Vulcan, because we don't want to blow the ship up. You can go in there. Thank you, Battle Bear. And now we can move all of these guys back. Get the Suzerain in there. You can switch out, because I don't really want to cost you experience in combat. We don't need to. There we go. Perfect. Everybody go back to where they need to go. You, heal up everybody. Nice. I don't know what it is when they smudge. It's like the sage or something, but my throat. Oh my word. Ah, dearie me. Federation Flesh Sack, here in the Hive, you have Death Wish, let me grant it. Out the oxygen. It's weird that we have to turn the oxygen on to make our units stronger, but I'm getting used to that sensation. We're obviously going to bomb the med bay again. This is fine. Honestly, this is okay. I don't need your pheromones on, but just in case bad things happen. Oh, they're bombing an empty room, that's fine. I temporarily need to put you in the sensors, please. So I can see what's on their ship. We should probably get level 2 sensors at some point. But for right now, we are going to mind control you. You four then going to teleport over. We are going to have to fire one more bomb at the med bay. Heal them all up. And then we're going to go... weapons. Perfect. And then we're good. Okay. Get the bomb offline, though, please. No? No, not quite. Go on, and blow up the clone bay. It's okay. We're still not taking any damage. They don't do damage, so that's A-okay. And this mantis is like, oh my word, what did I do? Make a terrible decision is what you did, my friend. A terrible decision. Awesome. And then our last man standing, who really his name's not pertinent anymore. It's doing all the fixing. So yeah, between Feladay, Hearthwind, Flocko, and our crazy Sousa and Bishop guy, we are whacking some stuff. So that's a mantis store. That's almost certainly going to be a trap, but maybe we'll go there anyway for fun and memes. Not that we have anywhere else to go. Oh! This isn't the solid gold reality. There's a ship here, men, ready for battle. Multiverse Renegade ship with, what's that? The ion field. Interesting. We don't do any ions, so that's fine. And you can't board us or heal. So I see a poor future for you. You are going to hack us. I don't know where. But thank you for the free shell. Hacking our shield sucks. They do have high-level doors as well. Luckily, I can just break in with the shell we've mind-controlled. Are you boarding mind control? That's a little bit annoying, because we have no dodge. Turn the halberd off. We don't need it. Get the Zoltan in there just to keep him busy. Open up all these doors to minimize the amount of oxygen that we lose across the whole ship. Having level 2 oxygen will genuinely be useful here. For a non-combat reason. I'm not even convinced we need the Vulcan to do anything. But I guess we'll just have it fire anyway. Yeah, the lack of oxygen here is going to be stinky, because I don't have any way to escape. Oh yeah, there's the spore launcher. No, we definitely don't want that. Let's hit their hacking with the bomb. Oh, fire in there too, that's excellent. Excellent, excellent. We may end up dipping our entire crew here, because they're not going to be able to get out. I guess we should give it a go. Why on earth would you both go different ways? That is so stupid. Okay, we have oxygen again. It's fine. Everybody go this way instead. Or not. Let's just beat them up instead. It's okay. We've got pheromones again. That's fine. Our Zoltan's just exploded, but it's, again, it's perfectly okay. We're just trying to keep this boarding drone busy. There we go. The multiverse ship has ceased to function, sending out a mist of blue vapor for what was their drive. You scrapped their stuff. Neato. We should probably get that repaired, though, eh? I know the Mantis is going to be about as useful as a chocolate fire guard at repairing that, but at least he can try. He's doing his best. It's killing him, but he did it. Everybody back to your battle stations. Close all the doors. We need to heal the crew massively. There we go. Awesome. So we did lose a little bit of experience on our Zoltan, but the rest of our combat crew did not. So I'm okay with that. That's a perfectly good trade. We're just slicing and dicing. Yeah, we're going to demand the surrender of your goods. Probably going to try and run away. They have cloaking, a med bay, some genuinely dangerous stuff here. Bomb the med bay. You're going to go into sensors so I can see what they're doing. We're going to have to play the waiting game for a second. They did borders. Mind control one of you guys, it's fine. Then we need to auto-fire there. The reason why I'm thinking is I don't want them to run away with all my crew, so I'm wondering, should I be attacking their engines rather than the medbay first? And I think we do. In fact, go for piloting first. And we'll even auto-fire that. Yeah, still got a weapons with the crew. I had to think about it for a second. You are going to go stand somewhere where you get suffocated. See you later. Bayonara. We're going to dodge their missile, please. 92%. Thank you for doing it. Appreciate it. They're going to go heal. That's why I'm not using the pheromones yet. There's no rush to do so. Because pheromones don't increase the sabotage rate. Okay. That's down. Now aim for the med bay. He's toast. They don't have any other way of doing damage to us by the looks of it. Can we? Oh, we didn't get a chance. Now we want a pheromone. I was going to say, we might just be able to take out their missile launcher first, but not quite. Now we did. Okay, we're good. I just don't want to get hit by missiles. It's a pretty big weapon. It's spicy. I don't like it. At this rate, though, we might be able to take these guys out before they heal. Yeah, we did. The crew is dead, leaving you with the ship. Its cargo's yours for the taking. Aboard is the special tech you expected, which you bring back. We got a bomb launcher. Special loot weapon. It has a 20% bonus to fire chance, so it's 30, not 10. It has slightly faster cooldown, and it does more crew damage. So really, it's just pretty tasty. It just needs a weapon power, which we will arrange. We'll make that happen. We can have both of these bomb launchers if we want to. I don't think that makes sense long term, but still. Yeah, that's 45 crew damage. That's a big hit. So we can do that, get to 7, and then we can afford to get these all on at the same time if we want to. And if we're doing the board, I mean, it's not going to work against the flagship, and we have to think about that, because last time we did the flagship, we did it incredibly poorly, and we ended up losing slowly and dumbly. We should... yeah, we should probably not do that. Probably not leave with our crew. That would be suboptimal. Yeah, what we should probably do is plan now for the flagship. How would we handle it? Because just beating up their crew doesn't work against the flagship. Going into all their rooms and breaking all their systems certainly is helpful, but that's not the MVP maneuver. The Vulcan's going to help, the Halberd's going to help. But then we have a bomb, and we're probably not going to use the conservative bomb then long term. Anyway, we'll have to think about it. Let's go to the store, see if we get some options. I still don't know if we're going to do the C.U.R.A sector or not. We're going to request the dock safely. You are seemingly ally. Okay, I am trading with you. Yes, I would hope so. Wow, that's a free... Like, we've done great on the salvaging, too. We're not looking for crew. We might take a backup battery. And we can't take drone stuff. This is not a very useful store. Well, let's get that to green. Get the backup battery because it's another system that the flagship might hack, assuming we get there. I'm going to sell this conservative bomb. I don't think we're going to use it. This is interesting. So, I'd rather it be a light laser Mark II, but a light laser Mark I still is reasonably good at getting shields down for the cheap price. And conjunction with that and the Vulcan, that will shred ships. I'm going to take it for now. If we end up being able to find... I'm trying to think, does a light 2 use 2 power? I think it does, so that wouldn't really work anyway. This will be 3-3-1-1. I think for the flagship this is a pretty decent combination of weapons. It's just a slow start. Yeah, I'm okay with that. This is a high breach. I never realized this is quite a high breach chance too. It does no system damage. That's really the turn-off, but Vulcan does, so that's not that big a deal. I like that. I think that's a pretty good setup. We're going to have to jump to the exit. Is there anything we want to do first? I also think our ship's in pretty good nick. Let's go to the exit. Despite the fact this is a terrifying hostile sector, we have really dealt with it with aplomb. We're not going to bribe them, because they almost never give you anything good, from our experience. They are not going to board us. They are going to hack us, though, when they have a clone bay, so we know the drill. We need to do some rebalancing here. Get that on. Probably do both of these things. So we'll have Vulcan fire as well as the light on the shields. We'll have the bomb once go for the clone bay. And then we're going to jump over immediately to go to their weapons. We know the drill at that point. What are you going to choose to hack? Really, shields again? It's the correct decision. It's just annoying. It is entirely the right decision. It just sucks. Yeah, I'm not going to be mad at the game being smart. It's just stinky. Which means we're going to have to, like, dip, dive, and dodge immediately. Okay, so they are in big trouble. I mean, we're in bad territory as well, just for a different reason. We would quite like this mind control to end now so we can torch them. Or at the very least, maybe I was going to say maybe we'll go take out drone control, but it's fine. We took 1 hull damage. It's not a big deal. Breaching our cloaking stinks, but it's fine. You two go repair that. Open some doors. You go repair. You go repair. Let's get our crew back. Heal up said crew. Beautiful. So that's perfectly fine. I just like to think watching Battle Bear and the NG there working together, and Battle Bear's like, I'm helping! Meanwhile, it's like, which side of the spanner do I use? Oh. Poor guy, he's doing his best. Okay, everybody back. And tempting, but no. Next sector it is. So. Oh. Yeah, no. The Lania Swarmlands is definitely... We've had a path set in stone for us with how much lack of oxygen we've had. So next episode, we're going to the Kleptocracy capital. I was going to say crapital, but that's also probably appropriate. Hopefully I'll see you there next time. We will certainly be heading for fun, hopefully against the flagship, where we may or may not poop the bed this time. Like the video if you did. Please subscribe to see more and have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye now.